than destroy hearts of good souls in the dark, filled with dismay, laid along and fake too much, all the way through till the crumble, into shattered down they go. Don't let 'em do it like that. You must know that I always that made you weak. So wake up from long sleep. Don't refuse to be free. Let go. Toughest reason to break out is in your mind. Take my hand, join the team. Gonna let the dead leaf fall down. Hey, it's time to rise up. Egocentric, they made us believe so things were playing their flavors. Lost and broken, afraid of changing the way of life. Amidst the blood you once stumbled to their knees and down they go. Don't let 'em do it like that. You must know that I all this that made you weak. So wake up from long sleep. Don't refuse to be free. Let go. Toughest reason to break out is in your mind. Take my hand, join the team. Gonna let the dead leaves fall down. Hey, it's time to rise up.
And boom. Okay, so it is a little. Let me adjust. There we go, so it's a little bit brighter. And it was okay. And hello, car. Alright, let me bring this up now so that I can see. Okay, so let me see. I think I'll turn this down a little bit. Okay, that should be fine. Okay. So, okay, and before I do this, yeah, I was actually really surprised. And I feel like a lot of the community was surprised that we get a double 21 Zenkai within the same week. Never thought it would happen. I'm cool with it though, because, you know, I like 21. Wait, I forgot they changed the way that this looks, so I have to continue to navigate it. So if I go here, oh no, so it already is like that. Okay. Okay, so I don't have to do much, but just go like boom. Now, one interesting thing about, more specifically the free-to-play 21, is the fact that in the Twitter preview, they said that she has an anti-revival mechanic. So that makes me wonder if they're going to actually release a revival character soon because of that. See, I thought that was very, very interesting.
Dirty fireworks. Dirty fireworks.
Yeah, that's good. That is good for me. Oh, I did not mean to exit out. Did not mean to exit out again, so I can actually hear. Let's actually just do this. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited. Especially since it's been a while since
Dirty fireworks.
it's been a while since we've actually had like a double Zenkai week. Yeah, I said the same thing, cause like nobody's really using revival characters anymore. And it's so crazy how like revival is such a strong mechanic, but it's not even used like currently. It's just not utilized. But you know, it just makes you think, you know, we could possibly see a revival character on the next All-Star banner. I think right now I'm just gonna do I'm at least get to 5,000 combat points right here, right now. I don't know if they're gonna keep on continuing going down the tournament of power route. And if they did, I don't know like what it would be though.
Let us begin.
Now then, let's see what you can do.
Okay, there we go. One thing that I was also thinking is that the fact that they're both and like they're not only are they both Android 21s, but their Zenkai abilities are gonna both be for Android. So I'm just trying to think about what they could possibly be thinking about giving, like, you know, Zenkaiing them now.
This fight has been instructive. I do appreciate the lesson.
Like, if they're gonna release new Android characters, like, I'm wondering, like who could it possibly be? Like, I don't know, like a new 16? I don't know. Because we haven't had a good 16 in a game in a while. So I guess that's possible. Especially since because Android 16 is like Android 21's son. So it's possible. But I don't know. I don't know. Like, especially because it's a double Zenkai. So if it's gonna be like a red and a green Android,
It takes immense courage to challenge
I don't know.
me.
Now then, let's see what you can do.
Prepare yourself.
So yeah, these are two Zenkais that I'm actually really looking forward to. I don't know if I've been this excited for like a Zenkai in a while. I will say, I think like for me, the Zenkai I'm really waiting for is the Yellow Rage Trunks. That's still probably gonna be the Zenkai for me that like I'm gonna be really excited for. just because he was like my favorite character at the time when he released. And I feel like if they go down like like when they eventually do Zenkai him and they keep on going down like the defensive route, it can be really good for his teams. Because I remember on release he was a defensive monster. Hello? Also, you know something like interesting that I've been seeing lately is I don't know if y'all know about the new Forspoken game, but I've seen a lot of people not talk very highly about it.
I kind of like.
And I find that to be very interesting because when I first like heard about it, right? I was like, you know what, this game actually kind of looks interesting. Like, you know, the combat looks fluid, the movement, all that stuff. So I thought to myself, this actually might be something that I might check out, you know, whenever I get a PS5. And lately, for the past like I think like couple days, I've been seeing people on Twitter mainly like, you know, not talk too highly about the game. At first, like people were saying how like, you know, the demo wasn't that great and stuff like that. And even my homies who even played the demo were like, they had fun during the demo, but they kind of felt like the demo kind of hurt the game more than it actually helped. Not sure exactly what they mean by that, but like, you know, that's just what they say. But also, the thing that I hear most about Forspoken that people don't like is the dialogue. And the thing is, I saw like one clip of somebody trying to give an example of like why they didn't like the dialogue. And honestly, it wasn't the greatest example. Like, I don't know, it just seemed like it's just a regular, like, it was kind of jokey, kind of like dialogue. Like, you know, I don't know. I feel like there was really like no reason to say like, oh, this is gonna be like, I don't know, kind of painted in that light. You know, it's like one thing that also confused me was the fact that somebody tried to compare the dialogue in that game to High on Life, and now people can feel how they feel about High on Life and the dialogue and whatever. I personally think that dialogue is hilarious. Like the dialogue in High on Life, I actually find really appealing, just because it's just funny. At least I find it funny. So. I don't know. I'm gonna still try out Forspoken whenever I get a PS5. I'm gonna still try it, because you know the thing that attracted me to it was honestly just the combat. And my homie did say that you know he was having a lot of fun on it. So but yeah, I definitely found that very weird how people were like, you know, kind of bashing the game. I will say people did criticize like the size and the specs that it was needed to run the game.
Let's see what you can do.
And when I read those specs, I was like, yeah, that is a lot. That is a lot for some people. I don't know. I feel like if you just enjoy a game for just what it is, then you know, just enjoy it. You know, don't let anybody else kind of deter you from playing something that you personally like. Like, whether the game is actually good or bad, just, you know, just play whatever you want.
More than a scratch.
Alright. Also, I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter Rise lately. Like, Monster Hunter is really fun.
My guard down.
Guess my stamina's not so bad.
That might be
either.
something that I might hop on later. I've been using the insect glaive, and boy, I've been having a blast. Okay, one more of this, and we should be at 5,000. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely play Monster Hunter on stream. I'm at this dude's name is Top G. Can I just say to everybody out there who's been trying to advocate for Andrew Tate saying to free him and all that stuff, y'all some of the weirdest people I've ever met. It's like, I honestly have no problem with Andrew Tate because I just see him as an entertainer. I don't even see him as somebody you should even take that seriously. But to all the people who are looking at what he's going through
Now
and
then, let's see.
you know, him being arrested, I'm gonna just say, y'all weird. Y'all some weird individuals, I'll say that much. And it'd be different if it was just people who were talking about it just because, you know, it's like, you know, something that's just, you know, a hot talking point. But there are people who are like really advocating for him for no reason. Like I said, I ain't got no problem with him. It's just the fact that people are just writing for him this hard is kind of weird.
Say goodbye. Look alive. Why don't I guess I can play with you a bit. We're gonna kill you this time.
Time to end this.
Look alive. Say goodbye.
This can't be.
You know, as I've been fighting this Jiren in this raid, I thought to myself, this would actually be a really good Zenkai for a universe rep. You wanna know why? Because he still has a lot of modern things in his kit that would actually really help out universe rep. Like I remember, like on release, he was one of the best characters in the game. Like if they actually Zenkai that Jiren, it'd be great. Like okay, let me just say, like if they're gonna continue going down like universe rep, characters that they have that I feel like they would have to Zenkai is let's see, because you know they just recently Zenkai Bergamo. Which is definitely a good start. Let's see, a platinum equipment or a Zenkai for this guy is definitely well needed. And I feel like with how they're going down this path, I feel like it's getting more and more apparent that this guy could get a resurgence at some point, especially because like they love their Purple Saiyan characters. So I can see that. Oh, actually, I also saw recently like a poll from like another Legends content creator saying like they were asking who aged the best, this Kefla or that Blue Revival Goku. And I saw like a lot of people picked this Kefla, and I get why people chose Kefla just because when she released, she was so strong on release. Like she was so strong on release, and you know, now the reason I chose Revival Goku just because even though Kefla was like really good on release, and you know she has a lot of good things in her kit, like changing like blasting the strike cards, you know she like she builds up her damage and stuff like that. My whole thing is that not only is she like way like you know, and she does a support too, like you know, like she does have some good stuff in her kit, and of course the damage, you know, more damage against Goku will always be relevant no matter what. You know, I just feel like just being a glass cannon is just not really going to age. Whereas that Goku having a revival will always be a good thing to have no matter what. Whether you think that Goku is like, you know, is good or not on your team, I feel like just that revival, just in general, will be more valuable nowadays than this Kefla by herself. Because Kefla wants to deal damage. This Kefla wants to deal damage, and she just can't deal any damage anymore. Like, sure, she has good stats, but like, you know, it's like, you know, like this stats spread is honestly not that bad. But I feel like this Kefla just really can't really hold up nowadays, you know what I mean? You know, that's just me. But I will say, if she ever does get a Zenkai, she'll probably have a good resurgence. You You know, just because the amount of damage that she could bring to the table for her teams. But yeah, if they go down the line of universe rep, they need to give this guy Zenkai and or unique equipment. The same for this guy. Who else? Like I said, this guy, because I noticed how they Zenkai'd Bergamo, which I thought to myself, out of all the dogs that came out, he's definitely the one that I feel like deserved the Zenkai the most, just because he'd be the most valuable on their teams, you know, him being a defensive type unit. And I think this Jiren, out of all the pride, like it would either be this Jiren or Topo. This Jiren or Topo, because bro, Topo on release was nuts. Like, this character did everything. This character, like, had endurance. He could tank really good. He supported the team. And he did a lot of damage. Like, this... So, I wouldn't be surprised if they gave a Zenkai to Topo or Jiren. Because they were both really, really good on release. Like, I feel like Topo, like, you know, aged better than Jiren. But at the same time, Jiren still has some really good things in his kit now. For example... the being able to nullify special cover changes twice when he switched in is really, really good. Like, that's really good. And let's see, like, you know, that being the main thing, and also him having blast armor, he has a strike cover. Like, you know, and he gets all this extra damage, you know, he gets all this extra damage when the battle starts. So yeah, Jiren can be like a force to be reckoned with whenever you know, he ever gets a Zenkai. Him and Topo would be a force to reckon with whenever they get a Zenkai. Vados will be a cool Zenkai too, because, you know, she, you know, because of course her support is still good. It's still good. Like, Pan like outpaces her as far as like support, but her getting a Zenkai would be really good. So, and I can see the you know, the what I like to call the love squad. I can see the, you know, the Universe Love Squad getting a resurgence, unfortunately. As much as I don't like Ribrianne and Kakunza and all of them, you know, I can see them getting a Zenkai. I can. But yeah, we'll definitely see. We will definitely see. Alright, now one team that I actually want to try, which I actually kind of put together, is this mono yellow team. I kind of wanted to try out this team that I just put together for fun's sake. And that is exactly what I'm going to do. Like, I just want to see what would happen if I actually use this mono yellow team. Gonna do what you gonna do. With it's future with Ultra Gogeta. Okay, so I think I'll start off with, I think I'll always start off with them, because all the yellow units I'm gonna use all have cover changes, because Vegeta has a blast cover and my Gogeta has a strike cover, so, you know, like, starting off with either wouldn't, I feel like, be that bad, but I feel like starting off with Vegeta and Trunks would be more ideal, because this Vegeta really wants to get going with, like, you know, a lot of cards, and Gogeta needs to build up, so I think I'll do this. Ah, that's unlucky. Okay. Got the disrupt. Hope I heard that.
It's over. Eat this, Masenko! Time to switch.
This. Got him. But I say I'm gonna take this opportunity to build up with you. A little bit. Tap here. Oh, okay. He actually waited a little bit. No. Okay.
Is that it? I'm disappointed.
Curry, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I feel like if anything, I would have to give up this Vegeta. I'm gonna go blue. Dang it. See, I knew they had a blue in their hand. I knew they did. And a green. Okay. Okay, let me guess the strike. Oh, it was a blast. Okay. I knew they had a blue in their hand. I knew they did. I was just like, would they use it to save it? Okay.
Be over in a second.
Yeah, just got it.
I can handle that.
There we go. Yeah, there's the disrupt. Thank you for that. I might actually do this. Yep, I knew it. Thank you for that. Woo! Does this kill is the question, because he does take type neutral damage whenever I use this ultimate, and I haven't really built him up all the way. But if this does kill, then I'm gonna call him the GOAT once again. Wow, that was so close. That was so close. See, if I would have built him all the way up, that definitely would have killed. If I had built him up all the way, that definitely would have killed. That's fine. Yeah, this is fine. Ooh, if I had built up Gogeta along the way. And that is the thing about, like, this team is that, like, you know, there's no, like, you know... I'm gonna go right away. Ah, okay. Alright, Gogeta. I'm gonna tackle. I forgot about that gauge. If I would have just gone with the strikes, then it would have been fine. We're still alive, thankfully. Hey, what's up, Kai?
Time to switch. Don't you toy with
I left, bitch. Yaga. Nice.
Do this together. I'll help you out.
The finally came off.
Trump, release all of your power. Not bad, Trunks.
But yeah, that's the thing with this team that I just made up. Like, everybody wants to be the damage dealer because these guys can build up. Because yeah, these guys, you know, these guys build up. Vegeta builds up and Gogeta builds up. So there's a lot of ramp up characters on this team that is not really ideal. But I just did this just for fun because these are all characters that I just really like. And I thought, hey, you know, why not do it? I tried to see if I could incorporate a way to get like a future Gohan in this team, but the way I wanted to build it, I was like, I mean, it's possible, but it has to be a way that I don't really want to. Oh, you finished the Bardock DLC? That's good, man. Glad you enjoyed it. You know, one day I'll be in that boat of actually playing the DLC, but we'll see when that happens. We will see when that day comes for me. Try to keep up all the VODs, but they all go. I mean, they all go after like what, like 30 days. If you wanted to keep them up, you could just download them and upload them.
I'll show you what I can do, Father. I'll show you that I'm
And it's laggy.
than any enemy or my father.
All right. There we go.
Time to switch.
That's fine. Okay. Gonna use that blue card. Ooh. Unfortunately, I do not have enough key to use that. Actually, no, wait, I do. There you go. We're gonna go into UI Goku. I'm fine with that. I need to build this guy up anyway. Wow. Okay. No. Yeah, dealing with this guy is always going to be annoying. The ultimate stall guy. Yeah, because you can do stuff like that. That's what I guess you did, bitch. Exactly. Go right away. Oh, okay. Gonna draw some blasts in his hand. Right, what about this? Ah, I did not think it was gonna be a blue. Actually, are we alive? You're alive. Haha. Ah, it was too late.
I can handle this.
That's perfect.
Drums, switch.
Ah, he does not get key on entry. Got it. I will remember that.
I can handle this.
Bye, Vegeta.
I've got your back, Dad. I'm done playing. It's over.
No. That was a lot of damage, but it's okay.
My Zenkai.
Wow.
I'll beat this trash.
Thankfully, I waited that time.
Switch.
I'm actually do this. Yeah, good.
Try this.
Of course.
Go time. Time to switch.
Got blue? Oh, okay. Oh, bye-bye.
Pay attention, Trunks. Wow. So that's what you're capable of, Father?
Alright, one more. I actually wonder if I could, yeah, I love their dialogue. Love their dialogue. Huh, well this is an interesting team setup. Very interesting team. I guarantee you with this kind of team right here, they're gonna constantly switch. And when I say constantly switch, I mean constantly switch. I can see it now. Like this team is all just about getting priority. Okay.
what Father and Goku look like fused. Too bad.
Attack. Oh. See? That in itself right there is just so... That's so bizarre. And of course it's laggy. Forgot to mention, with this type of player, lag is imminent.
Your fight's with me.
I'm gonna do this just so I can get my disc up so we can just stop this nonsense for real. I'm gonna do this.
Time to switch.
Destroy your cards. And then do this. I can't tell you what's going on, but here's what I'm gonna do. This. Exactly.
Try this. Here you go.
Let me guess, you have another green card that you're gonna throw out there in the wind? Do it, I dare you. Like I said, couldn't tell you what's going on right now. I'm trying my best. I'm gonna take it. A lot of damage. Oh, okay.
I'll handle this.
All right. Good damage, Vegeta. Yep, like I said, I'm just trying my best. I may not know what the heck going on, but I'm trying my best here.
Stay back. Try dodging a little. Red racing me. You all right?
No. This Rising Rush will probably be the only time the game actually looks normal. I thought about choosing blue too. But yeah, enjoy the fluidity of this Rising Rush animation because that's all about you're gonna get as far as a good connection.
Out of the ring. It's my turn. It's my turn. It's over. My turn now. No escape.
Thought I was out of that, but sure. Hey, bro, and hey, man, do what you gotta do to get this one over with because, yep, that's fine. All right, cool. Cool.
Let's do this again.
Yeah, I already knew once I saw this team, I was not in for a good time anyway. Either way, I was not in for a good time. All right, let's see if we can get somebody who's not running their internet off of a potato. Okay, regular GT. I am fine with this. I am just fine with that. Man, the day that, you know what's crazy? This Gogeta has had his unique equipment for a very, very long time. I wonder if things will change whenever he gets a Zenkai. I have to wonder. Whenever he gets a Zenkai,
I'll show you what I can do, Father.
because him getting it, well,
Way will lose.
dang, you're really patient. Okay, well, good to know for next time. That's fine.
I'll handle this.
Going to use just to mitigate some of this damage. Haven't seen anyone use this Goku in a while.
Here you go. Try this. Who dares to challenge me?
You're supposed to switch, but okay.
Your time is up.
Well, that time the game decided to switch. Alright. Yeah, I guess we just got a couple of these matches back to back, huh? I mean, hey. Wouldn't be Dragon Ball Legends with at least, you know, without at least a few of these kind of matches, right?
It's my turn. It's over.
I also didn't realize he is running like another mono team like me.
Try this. Here you go. Watch out. Let's go. Let's switch. My ultimate attack. Time to switch.
Would have been. It would be so funny if that actually destroyed his If that destroyed his ult. All right.
There's not a single thing I can't do.
And Dark, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
What? Done already?
That Goku has always had one of the cooler ultimates ever for me. I remember when he first released, and I thought he was so cool. I thought he was so cool. He still is cool to me. Like, I remember his strike card animation and his ultimate being really cool. Like, I always thought the fact that you can heal off of his ultimate was really nice. I don't know. I was trying to say maybe Beast Gohan on fusions, but this ain't even a full fusions team, so I guess just Gohan on the fusions. I mean Saiyans, I guess. Also, you know, one thing that I've noticed, like, you know, from my timeline, is like, you know, like we all like have seen girls like, you know, where all they post just like thirst traps and stuff, right? But what I've seen is the ones that try to stop doing that stuff is that they always try to go to the extreme end of the other like side of thinking, as far as like saying how like they're trying to be like super woke and stuff. And in my mind, it's like that's just very weird. Because how I think about it is like this: if you decide to post, you know, thirst traps online, and that be your entire like, I might just do this. Is he dead? Almost. Wow. Anyway, if you decide to post thirst traps online and have everybody look at you and get clout off of how good you look, then whenever you decide to, like, you know, stop doing that, you know, don't go on the other side of the spectrum and be like real woke about what, you know, what the world is doing and what the, like, and how, like, oh, evil is always present and, like, you know, the government is trying to push all these conspiracies. It's just like, Why not just say you don't want to do this anymore and just stop? Why can't it just be just that? Why can't it just be simply that?
Don't you toy with me!
That's just something that I noticed for me lately. Is that like whenever it's just like people trying to go on the other side and try to just stop doing the stuff that they used to do, it's always like with something that's just like something very unnecessary. I might actually do this. I might see if I can get this guy's LF. Ow. No.
Give it up.
No. That's fine, you can rush him. Remember how cool we all thought this Goku was on release? Like the first Ultra character?
I'll let you win this time. Let's switch. My turn.
Tackle.
It's over. Eat this, Masenko! Switch. Not finished with you yet.
There we go. Oh, come on.
I barely had to move a muscle.
Why can't you just let me have fun, man? This might be about, I don't know. I think about like how fast it kind of readied up, because even though it wasn't immediately, no, it's not a bot. Okay, it's not. I even thought to myself, this team seems way too good to even be a bot. But yeah, it's not. It's not. It is not.
I'll show you that I'm strong. And anything or my
I'm gonna go right away. Oh, okay. Okay, so they double vanish. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. I thought maybe they go for that one blast in their hand, but it doesn't seem like it. Really? Okay. It's fine. Ow. Okay. I'll do it like this. No. Let's try. Okay, they just went full screen. I guess they just don't care, huh? Okay. But yeah, they nullify social cover, but I just had to have somebody mitigate this damage. I gotta spread this thing out a little bit. That's crazy. Hey man, sometimes it be like that.
I'll take care of this.
Yeah, he's ultimately doesn't care.
I'll clean this trash up. Give it up. Let's go.
Alright, GG's. Yeah, matches certainly do go like that sometimes. One way or another, I'm gonna get this Vegeta LF in here. One way or another. We actually almost had the, we actually almost had Gogeta's LF, but he wasn't built up all the way. If he was just built up a little bit more, then he definitely would have got it. He definitely got it. Oh, speaking of which. You know, it's actually one game that I've actually got into lately. And by lately, I mean like yesterday. It was actually Raid Shadow Legends. And the reason why I even got into that is because there's a streamer that I watch and I actually wanted to support them. And I was like, you know what? I'll play it. You know, because they were sponsored by them. So I was like, you know what? I'll try it.
Back again. It's the heart of the
Ow.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm done playing.
Do this.
Time to switch.
Right away. No.
Don't
I'm gonna do
toy
this.
with me.
Yep, one of them was coming in.
Go to hell.
Nice. That was actually a good drop. That was a good drop. Really? Ah, that sucks.
I'll take care of this.
Go.
I can handle this.
Ah, okay.
No way.
Okay. Wow, and they're patient in that situation, so okay. Okay, so this is just a patient guy, okay. This is a patient guy? I'm not mad at it.
I'll clean this trash up. Really slow it down so you can count them. Big bang. Big bang. Try this. This battle is over.
That's fine. I haven't seen this LF in a while, so I was like, you know what? I'll let him have it. I thought about not letting him get it. I was like, nah, I'll let him have it. It's fine. I haven't seen this one in a while. Because I knew he was trying to use those blue cards to make me vanish, so that way he could actually get the LF. At first I was like, nah, but I was like, nah, I'll let him do it. There wasn't much I could even do in that situation anyway. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let me get this equipment out the way. I think I should switch over to like an actual good team for now, just to what did you see? Just to kind of mitigate some of the losses and get some of those points back. Yeah, this is just a weird this is a weird I see what they were trying to go for, but putting Ultra Super Vegito on your team is not helping. Super Vegito is not getting nothing. So I don't even know why he's even on there. Like I guess to just give a Z ability to, I guess, Gogeta, but he doesn't even need to because he's in a later slot. So I don't know. This is just somebody who wants to have all their bases covered.
Let's get things started.
As far as like cover changes.
I'll crush all of you. I'll do it.
There we go.
Go.
This. Okay.
I'll handle this.
Okay. Ah, that sucked. I messed up. I messed up. Ow, ow. No. I will not have that. No. That's fine.
I'll end it. I've had enough of you.
Shut up. Okay, that time he actually swiped immediately. Okay, bro. Lag? Really? Lag, lag. Okay. Okay. I could have gone back into 17, but... Oh, I'm going to him. Tackle. I'm gonna do this just in case he wants to switch out to somebody else. And get that Dragon Ball too. Oh no, he didn't. Okay. That's fine though.
Out of my way.
Oh, okay. Or there we go.
It's my turn.
I forgot about that gauge.
Yo.
Nope, I knew it. I knew it. Or I forgot he gets his vanish back whenever he rushes. I forgot about that. I forgot he gets his vanish back when he rushes. Okay. I did that just because I want to see if he would actually tap. He would do like a tap shot. Okay.
I've always got a chance.
Yep, GG's.
It's the end.
Oh, dang, it didn't even kill. I thought for sure he would.
Handle this.
Oh, for sure he would. Yeah, I made that a lot quicker.
Fighting for others. I kind of like how human that is.
I don't know. I don't know. That's this is just a team. It's just a team. Like I don't know what it is, but it is a team. You know, it's a team. It could be an annoying team though. I just don't know why. Like why not put Zamasu in the leader slot though? Like if this is the way you're gonna go, why not put Zamasu in the leader slot? That makes more sense. That make more sense if you just put Zamasu in the leader slot.
I'll send you straight to hell, Goku.
If I must. You're fighting.
Dang, he was really patient. Okay, he was really patient. I see you. I see you. That's right.
I'll handle this.
That's fine.
Your time is up.
That's also fine. I was afraid that he would have a green card right there. Nice patience. Okay. Okay. This guy is patient. Okay. Guy is patient. Okay. That's good to know.
You missed. I'll handle this. You want some? No.
Wow. All right. Didn't expect them to have a rush right there, not gonna hold you, but not surprised.
I failed.
I'll end.
I shall deliver the final blow.
Hey, he can't do anything.
Eat this. How about this? Eat this. You looking for? Here we go.
Out of my way.
How about this?
Dang, I was too late. I was too late.
For a shot the likes of which you've never seen. Take this.
Okay.
Eat this. Who did? Your time is up.
Wow. I wouldn't be surprised if off that they had another rush.
I'll end.
How about this?
I don't know why you dropped,
Eat this.
but sure.
Just cool your jets. Okay, this is getting interesting. There's no way you could have. Stay back. How's that? All right. Here we go.
And that was also terrible. He didn't even do that good either. It's just that I messed up even more. I've been trying to practice on having the meter go up first, and then just going back and up again. Yep, another rush. That was so unnecessary too. Double rush is very unnecessary.
What? I lost. Ow!
Ha!
That double rush reminds me of what Gresh said in his video about like what his changes would be to the game, and the change where he said, you know, just rising rush just being a one and done thing in every match. I agree. I definitely agree with that. I would say either have it be a one and done, or if they go the route of, which they're not going to, this is just my hypothetical. If they go the route of literally just getting rid of it entirely, then literally like the Dragon Ball acquisition would be just for different like buffs on your team. Like every single time you grab the Dragon Ball, it'd be like oh, like inflicted damage to the team, sustained damage cut, penetrate, sustained damage cut, or like key recovery, health restoration, something. You know, just like just stuff where it's just like random buffs to your team. That's all. But yeah, they're not gonna go down the route of like entirely taking out Rising Rush. So yeah, the whole like one and done thing. Yeah, I much rather go that route.
Come and try me, trash.
Trash.
Your fight's with me. Yo. Yo.
Okay.
Just cool your jets.
Okay.
Is that all you've got?
Well, guess I have to do this. Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Feel the power of the underworld pouring over.
Yeah, that's not that this match is also a little bit laggy, so.
Take this.
Yeah, he had to do that. Alright, 17. Very stupid move, but it worked out.
I'll handle this.
Yeah, he's went full screen because he's like, hey man, I got this gauge. You can't engage me.
Get ready.
Well, by 17. Oh, we're alive. How about that? Yeah, they got me.
Now you're ready. You looking for a fight, weirdo? Your time is up. Look out. It's my turn.
I guess the game said no when it came to my swipe, but sure. Alright. Oh, they dropped.
I've got this.
I can't even tell if anything's to drop in this connection.
I'll do it.
I should have just swiped again. Alright, Gogeta, come on.
That can't be.
I didn't even mean to, I didn't even mean to drop into VH, but it just happened. He's probably gonna. Okay. Oh no, he didn't. Okay. About to say he might just drop it, which I don't even know how he would in this connection, but hey. Yeah, I should have saw that coming. Let's see, you have a blue card. What, by Goku?
Switch Kakarot!
And GG's. Let me just pop the main. Oh, that worked too. Alright.
That was a great battle.
That's been one heck of a streak of people just with bad connections. I shall switch the team up to this. Let's just hope that whoever we connect to actually has a decent connection. Oh yeah, that's another crazy thing I saw today. I saw that apparently people were upset at so recently Beyonce performed in Dubai. And apparently there were people who were upset at her, well, more so people in the LGBTQ community who were upset that she did that because Dubai has like strict laws against same-sex marriage. And I thought to myself, that in itself doesn't make any sense because you understand that Beyonce has performed like pretty much everywhere, like almost everywhere on the planet. And
Is that it?
he went right away. And it's like, you know how many states like in the US have laws against same-sex marriage? Like it just didn't make any sense, like of the fake outrage. It didn't make any sense.
It's over!
Alright.
Eat this! Masenko!
Okay, so he just always does that. Got it. Okay. That is good to know. What the heck is going on? He probably dropped for Rose. Okay, that's time I actually tried to swipe. That's time I actually tried to swipe, but the game said no. That's what happened to me a lot lately. Is that every single time I try to swipe, even when the connection seems fine, the game just says no.
Let's do this, Zamasu.
I love that. I love that. Let's do this, Zamasu. I guess main. Yeah. Yeah, even though this was actually a good connection, this is just another one of those unfortunate matches where we just got unlucky with certain things. So, yep.
Keep me waiting.
Let me guess, pop the main. Don't need to strike cards, pop the main, and then oh. Yep, like I thought. Alright, GG's.
Taste my blade. It's over.
Yeah, that whole thing with Beyonce, which is very weird, because it's like, of all people to be mad at who was performing, y'all choose Beyonce to get mad at for honestly no reason.
Such magnificent power.
Alright. Alright, Jonathan. How does he have a 4-star go? Actually, maybe he pulled Beast Gohan on a banner that didn't have his rate. Yeah, because I don't think I've ever seen like a 4-star Gohan before. Yeah, now that I think about it, it's definitely possible. I just never, I've just seen it. Never seen a 4-star Gohan.
Things start. I'll show you that I'm stronger. Done playing. Ah! Do you think you can keep up? You?
Bye. Okay, he goes right away. Good to know. No. Huh. See, that reminds me of something that I saw on. It was a short that Ryuden posted on YouTube, and that kind of thing happened to him. Well, sorry, Rose. That kind of thing happened to him in one of his matches. That's so weird. I don't know what causes that. Like, I don't know what causes that thing to happen.
How can this be?
Ha, didn't even kill. But that's how are you just not gonna switch? I said now you do.
Is that all you've got?
Let me just go right away. Alright.
Go time. Try blocking this. Time to switch.
Yep, thought so.
Hope you're ready.
Cut, they just didn't care.
I can handle this.
There we go. Nope. And bye bye Gohan. Ah, that sucks. Oh. Okay. Yeah, he waited for that. I figured he was too with the way that he set that up. I was like, he just waiting for the side step, isn't he? Yep, he was.
Accept the punishment of the gods.
There we go. There we go.
You cannot escape.
He's gonna advantage this. No. That's fine.
Try this on for size. Futile.
That's fine. Get rid of that gauge.
It's over. No way.
Oh, I didn't know he had his advantage back.
Hope you're ready. It's over.
Well, bye bye.
Eat this.
Cool. Nice that we finally got a W after the long string of L's.
Release all of your power.
Not bad, Trunks.
All right.
Oh, literally, like, okay. See my literally just had. Sure. Okay, 54. Gotta check on my phone's battery life. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Well, this is taking a while, which means that this match is we're gonna be in for a doozy with this one.
You're a hero, Trunks. Through and through.
Alright, do something.
Show you that I'm strong.
No?
Enemy on my
Ah, okay.
Stand down from me, homie.
I'm gonna go right away. Ah, okay. Dang, you had another one? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do this. It's crazy how he didn't even vanish that, because he actually could have vanished out of that. Go. Cool. Go, Broly, go! Show him who you is, Broly, but it's okay. We're actually gonna go into Gogeta. Get that 50 key. There we go.
Ready?
Do this.
Innocent will perish on my
Get that heal. Get this green card. Let you pull it up. Ah, I wanted him to swipe again. Okay. Going to you. That's fine. That is fine. Yes, sir. You want to go into Rose? You did go into Rose. Okay. Dang, Broly, you okay? He's like, no! Well, thank you for the free combo. Because that is a longer mission. I would do this to get my Venice back. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. Then do this. And then this. Going away. Oh, okay. Can't be mad at that. I'm gonna go for it. Either all strikes or one blast. Nah, it was one blast. Okay. Okay. Okay, we lost our ace, but there's still a chance we can do this. There's still a chance. We'll see. Ah, okay. There's more patience than I thought. Okay. But I say he's gonna ult. I was literally 1 millisecond away from getting Tapion back. I'm still not dead though. That time he ran right away. That's fine.
Minutia.
Again, and it's so funny how it literally lagged right then and there. It lagged right then and there.
I
Because I swiped, and the game saw that I did because the way that Broly nudged like this. It noticed, but the game, like, that little instance of lag got me. That's what I be saying when the game just be telling me no. I swipe, but the game be telling me no. But it is what it is. I think after this match, I actually go and get some more water. What's his future? Yep. I wonder how long it's gonna be in this lifespan where Trunks, like that Sword Hold Trunks gets his like either a Zenkai or like a unique equipment. I wonder.
You're a hero, Trunks. Through and through.
Okay.
Enemy or my father.
I'm gonna go right away. Okay, taps. Oh, is he? Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Okay, okay, he on his P's and Q's. I appreciate this guy using the Sword Hold Trunks, I will say. I appreciate it very much so.
It's over. Holy.
Oh, okay. Close but no cigar. It's lucky we lost our type neutrality. Oh, okay, okay. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Okay, patience. Alright, we're gonna go into you. That's fine if you want to drop. Just want to mitigate some of this damage a little bit. That time went right away. Okay. You guys pretty decent. You guys pretty decent, I will say. This is fine. Dang, you went full screen with it?
I will give you your due punishment.
Okay.
Taste my blade. It's over.
You just want to kill Tapion, huh? You just wanted to kill Tapion.
Leave the rest to me. Beat this.
Oh, you are so lucky you did a blast there. Okay. That was one hell of a risk on his part. Though at this point, there's not much that I could do, so I'm not completely mad at it, but still. Alright, GG's. Oh, he's so lucky he did a blast card after that swipe with Gogeta.
Body.
I wonder if anyone's like gone like backwards as far as like ranking. Because they did lost so many points. I'm sure it's happened somewhere. But who would actually like admit to it? Crazy thing is, this is not able to bot. Because bots don't have guilds. Bots do not have guilds. I don't know what the thought process is behind this, but sure. Maybe he just wanted to play with Ultra characters. Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to play with Ultra characters.
Stay back! I will cut you! Come on, no! Let's go!
Okay. Okay. I will get this one more in. That's fine. 18 got better. That's good to hear, Saiyan Prince. Thank you for the free combo. Okay. That's fine. He once it gets to this point, but Gogeta becomes pretty dumb.
My turn. Show me your real strength.
Tut.
That was a great battle.
That's when it gets ridiculous. You know, I'll do this team. I'll do the scene this time.
You are a fool.
Run and gunner, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Do this. Sure, Prince, after this match. I'm down. That'll give me a chance to get some water.
All right. This is Super Vegito.
Allow me to test my new hellish power.
You're up against
All right, this is a lucky one.
I'm on. Why don't
No. Ooh. Okay, this is fine.
Yeah, that's
I'll take care of this.
At that time, he ran right away there. This.
my turn.
Ah, okay. He did that for the yellow 17. He did that for the blue 17. I'm gonna do this to get the green card in my hand. I did not mean to press it like that, but it's okay. Get some more of my gauge up, get that sub count down. Okay.
Guess I'm in a whole other league.
Interesting. Okay. That's fine.
Well. Take this.
Ah, I really wanted to get him with that. I really wanted to get him with the blue card. That's fine. He has to rush somebody.
Show you what true hell is.
Nice weight. Got him.
Guess I'm up.
No. That's fine. You honestly should have kept them in because that gauge would have filled. All my strike cards would have been destroyed. But have just kept them in. I'm not gonna rush. Thank you for that. Okay. I'll take it. Okay. If you use your ult, I was about to say if you use your ult, I'm gonna go into a Hellfighter 17. Yep.
I've had enough of you. Allow me.
Ah, that was nice. Alright, if he rushes, then, well, if he comes back in with those Jin and rushes, then... Well, not that one. Okay. That's fine.
Too slow.
Ha! Pathetic. I did not think he would actually vanish from that. Ah.
No, you don't.
Okay.
I guess I'm up next.
Oh, come on. Why'd that destroy everything in my hand, man? Thank you for that.
Leave it to me.
I forgot about that gauge. I will never get used to that gauge. I just have to know that I will never get used to that gauge. Hello, Panda.
I'll think of something.
Oh.
Better be ready for this one.
I'm on it.
There we go. I'm pretty sure Super Saiyan 4. Oh no, he actually doesn't have any things left. And neither does he. Have to. Cool. Android's going to be the new meta. We'll see. We'll see. There's pretty much nothing I can do now. I have no key. I have no Dang, I was actually late on that. Dang.
Wow. And I was going
Or girls, hell no. Sorry to say this, but girls will never be back at the top. Girls will never be back at the top ever. I've given up on that a long time ago. They're gonna have to prove me wrong to, you know, to show me that girls will never be at the top ever. Well, who knows? I don't give a damn about Valentine's Day. When was the last time girls was up? Okay, before I forget, let me do this. Let me actually create a lobby for friends. So this, I'm gonna generate the code, and I shall be right back because I am going to get water for a second. All right. Yeah. All right. I set this right there. Okay. Huh. So cooler on sands, I guess, huh? All right. It says, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this actually. You know what's crazy? Cooler came and went in this game really fast. Didn't even bring Cooler, huh? Honestly, Cooler would have been your best chance. But Cooler would have been your best chance if you would have brought him. Got Gamma one right here. Man, speaking of Gamma, I wonder when they would put that moment from the movie in in this game.
I'll crush all of you. This blue fool will be your demise. Eat this.
This is what a real superhero looks like.
No, you don't. You're right. Swap. How about this? Eat this.
Allow.
You're tough. How to pretend this? I don't have all day. Let's get down to it. And stay down. I'll blow you to smithereens.
The crazy thing is that ult actually healed me. That ult actually healed me, which is crazy.
Won't be laughing in a moment. Got
That's what Crazy 17 is.
Need this towel belt.
Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus.
This'll be over
This
in a
is what a real superhero looks like. This is what a real superhero looks like.
Vegeta, I'll show you what true hell is. I'll take care of it. Take this.
Anon.
All right.
I lost.
Fighting for others. I kind of like how human that is.
Dun, 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 dun. Honestly, Prince, I don't know why you didn't bring cooler. I don't know why you didn't bring cooler. Like on that team, cooler is like your best bet on that team. Like on that team, the best units you have are Cooler, Goku and Vegeta, and Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Dun, 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 dun.
You're with Frieza's people, aren't you?
You're with Frieza's people, aren't you? That is fine. I could probably stay in here until Bardock gets, you know, fully built up. Well, until Cooler comes back in. Like that.
I'll show you what I've got.
Leave this to me! It's my turn, Tora!
Go rest. I'll take it. Take a break.
I don't know why I lag right there, but fun.
You asked for it.
I did not mean to go all the way full screen. That's fine. She does give a death buff, so if anyone's going down this team, it would be her anyway. Yeah, I did not mean to go full screen. And we guessed it, that's crazy.
You won't escape me.
I'll take my time. Don't play with me. I'll take care of this. Gone! Hurry up! Going way down! Take this!
Alright.
You weren't even worth the fight, you weakling!
Hey, what's up, Joshi? You know, President, if you want, I could just turn on LBR. You know, that at least make the matches like go a little bit like longer if I turn on LBR. Okay, all right. Well, let me disband the lobby first. All right, go ahead. It's funny because I like, you know, because I used to ask people like, do they want LBR or not, but I just, you know, just stopped doing so. Yeah, I was thinking the same things. Like, they should just change it to that, but unfortunately they don't. Unfortunately, they do not. So, yeah. Arrows, huh? All right. Remember when Girls was a good team? Thatcher's Farm remembers. I'm looking forward to it, to be honest. From the little previews on Twitter, it seems like they at least have some decent things in their kit, but you know, we'll see what happens with you know, the kits when they get revealed later on. I assume their full kits are probably going to be revealed like later on tonight because what's today? Tuesday? Yeah, today's Tuesday. So yeah, when the reset happens, we'll probably have their full details.
I'll show you what I can. Done playing.
Did you get taller?
You.
Well, that's pretty early.
Away. Try blocking.
All right. Interesting.
Final flash. Take this. No escape. Final flash. Time to switch.
No, you don't.
All right.
I'll take care of try this. Out of my Take this. No escape. Toy with me! Sora! Go to hell! I can handle this!
Achoo! I'm sorry.
There! Yeah!
Oh. Oh.
Try this! Try this! Move!
Wow. Okay. Misusing her? I mean, one of my favorite iterations of a girls team in this game was just an all 21 team. And I'm not saying like, you know, the double Zenkai is even gonna make that a possibility again, but still I'm just saying this is, you know, one of my favorite iterations.
Try this! Here comes the pain! This is my ultimate technique! Here goes! Get out of here!
Hopefully they can be usable again. I highly doubt it, but you know, even if they're not, I'ma still do it. Even if they're not, I'ma still do it just for, you know, old time's sake. Because girls did used to be my favorite team in the game. So, you know, like when I fully Zenkai those 21s, I'ma definitely do it.
Let's go! Here you go! Here you go!
Achoo! I'm sorry.
Probably should just use the green there. What the heck was that? Did y'all see that?
Here I go.
Give it up! Try this! Here you go! Try this! Try this!
I try to regen again, even though my best yellow is perfect. So, I mean, do what you do. Do what you do. Also, GG's, Prince.
Actually put up a fight.
Hybrids, huh? Okay. Yeah, those. But yeah, the double 21 Zenkai just makes me wonder what they're even gonna like put out next, like, you know, for the All-Star banner. I've been seeing people say that they think it's gonna be a girl's character because of Valentine's Day and stuff like that, but you know, I have my reservations. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's possible, but I just, I don't know. I don't know. It could or could not. All I know is if it is gonna be a girl's character, the only one that I'm even gonna be remotely excited about is a Kefla. That's the only thing. I don't care about nobody else but Kefla. Did Red 21 come out last February? Yeah, she did. She came out as a free-to-play character February last year. So yeah. So it's funny how they're Zenkaiing her now.
I will win this. Yeah, me with everything you have. No way. Yeah. Take this.
I did not mean to do that. Well,
one.
I did not mean to press that green card, but it's whatever. I could also be hyped for an LF21. I highly doubt that they would even ever do an LF21, but if they did, you know, I'd be excited for it.
No way. I'm coming. Take this. I see that. I'm coming. Hey. Are you all right? I'm coming. It's over. No. Believe in yourself, Gohan. No way. Sorry to keep. Everyone, lend me your power.
Interesting.
This ends now. Take two.
I already know you're hyped for those LF21 Zenkais. Hey man, you know it. You know me so well.
I'm the one who has to do this. There you go. I see that. I'm coming. How you like that? Hey. Are you? This is for everyone. Come on.
Leave it to me.
You're finished. That's enough. You're ending this.
All right. My day is just fine, Evan. Thank you for asking. It's funny because I was just rewatching this fight too, Future Gohan versus the androids. I was just rewatching this earlier today.
It's over.
Like when he said you can't destroy what I really am, that shit was hard. Might possibly get a snow day tomorrow and get school off, hopefully. Bruh, I used to pray for those days in school, bruh. I used to pray for those days in school where I thought it'd be a snow day, and I'd be like, I used to pray like, Lord Jesus, please just let us stay home. Let us just stay home. There were days where sometimes there was sometimes where it would just be like it would either be like a late arrival or like an early dismissal. Where like, you know, we'd either like go to school at like 9 o'clock instead of 8. Or sometimes it would just be an early dismissal where we would get off like maybe around like at 2 o'clock instead of 3. But yeah, I would just always pray for days where I could just miss school. Never necessarily said when the power went out. Yeah, I got you. That's funny, cause that actually happened in school one day, but they didn't dismiss us. They just, you know, waited until the power came back on. Bro, you know what's funny? What? I don't know why it made me think of this, but I remember I've noticed twice this year already. Damn, that's crazy. But I remember back in middle school. I don't know why this made me think of this, but back in middle school, kids used to be caught like in the covers, like where we used to like, you know, put like our book bags and stuff. They would be caught like that's crazy. They'd be caught like, you know, like like kissing and stuff like that. And like, and I remember when people used to get caught, and everybody would be like, "Let's see, what the heck was that?"
Bring it! Turn! Let me go!
And the lockers, no, not the lockers. You gotta remember this, like, you know, not lockers, like, you know, and like the, you know, those like little covers where like you would like, you know, where like little kids would like, maybe like where little kids like, you know, just put their book bags and stuff. Not like lockers, but like covers. But either way, it's like, you know, it functions as the same thing. But yeah, I remember like they used to, like students used to get caught like kissing and like doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Like I remember one time it was like towards the end of the school day, and I went back there to get my stuff, and there were these two kids that got caught like they were like laying down on the floor, and I was like, you know, like, and I was like, what the hell? And when they saw that somebody caught them, like, you know, they just got up and ran. I don't know why that made me randomly think about that day, but yeah, that was a wild day. That was a wild day. All right. I know some crazy high school stories like that. They were wild enough, bro. They were wild enough. You know what's crazy? High school wasn't as crazy as middle school. And here's the thing: the reason why I know that my high school experience wasn't even that bad as far as my middle school experience is because, well, you know, not only because like, you know, in middle school you're younger, so like you're more prone to do like wild stuff, but also because my middle school was more predominantly black. And since I went to like a college prep. Dang, that didn't even kill. I went to like a college prep all boys high school that was predominantly white. So it wasn't like a lot of crazy stuff that happened in my high school days. But those middle school days were different.
I won't forgive you.
Those middle school days were different, bruh. There was a whole bunch of wild stuff going on in middle school. I don't know why you dropped right there, for sure.
Make a fool. I'm gonna take you down. Don't underestimate me.
The day this brought, I guess, the Zenkai is gonna be a day where I'm gonna be so excited. Please Zenkai this brought, like, yeah. They need to. You know what's crazy? How they made an LF Bardock and he got his unique equipment in the same year as his release.
Leave this to me. You like that? Take that. Bring it. You're right. Here, Born. This is the end. You asked for it.
MTTs. But yeah, I don't know why that made me think back to those old days. You know, what's also another thing about middle school for me. I was always a part of that class that was always the ones that would like just drive the teachers insane with just us being like disruptive and shit.
Looks like I came out on top. You were no match for us after all.
It's like I was a part of the class where like teachers had to give us like a talking to like once a week. Once a week, like a whole bunch of teachers always had to talk to us about like how like we can't be always disruptive, da da da, and all this shit. But our class didn't care. Our class didn't care. I'm pretty sure our class was the reason why our gym teacher quit. I'm convinced that our class was the reason why our first gym teacher quit. Cause he used to get so pissed off. It may have been some other classes where he was just like just he wasn't like he wasn't tolerating that shit. But I'm pretty sure our class was the reason why he quit. That week, some kid literally went to the teacher's office and stole snacks and put them in his bag. The teacher had cameras exposed in front of the class. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. We'll do this. But yeah, that's crazy. I will say though, middle school had, some of my favorite teachers ever.
If you go, I'll not stop you. I'm pretty strong this time. I'm very angry.
Interesting.
Thing I can't do.
That teacher told me to put my phone out because it was in my pocket, so I just put it in a school jacket with zippers. That's fair. A lot of people in my high school did that. Like we weren't supposed to have our phones out, but we had to wear like. It's just the thing. At my high school, we had like a dress code and not exactly like uniforms. So we had like it was like basically just like think about like business casual. So we basically had like sport jackets, right? And usually when we weren't supposed to have our phones out, but what people would do is there'd always be like a pocket on the inside of our sport jacket, so we would just put our phones in there and just try to sneak use our phones. I only did that once, but yeah, people did that for sure. People did it for sure. Yo, you know what's the kind of kids that I could not stand in school? It's those kids that would carry brushes in their backpacks and brush their hair during school. I couldn't stand those kids, bruh. I don't know what it was. I thought to myself, like, why not just brush your hair at home? I never understood the kids that would bring brushes and shit to school and, like, groom while in school. Never understood that at all. These niggas fire phones and those gross calculator holders on the wall. That's like they're gonna fall. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
I can't let myself lose. I will be victorious, even if it means.
But yeah, I did not like those kids. Did not like those kids at all. I was on my mind like, bro, you are doing way too much.
Eat this!
All right, GG's. Okay, so let me ask y'all, you know, for those of y'all who are still in school, have y'all ever seen anyone in your class not graduate? Because I've actually experienced that in middle school. In middle school, there were 2 kids in my class who didn't graduate. And they were pissed too. But you know what the weirdest part about it was? These 2 in particular, they didn't graduate, but they both had perfect attendance. They didn't graduate, but they both had perfect attendance. Which in my mind just did not make any sense. Like, that just straight up didn't make any sense. Passing kids who failed class before, who are in my basic classes like 10 years who didn't pass algebra or something. Okay, I get that. That's fair. What's like y'all worst subject? My worst subject ever in school was probably like chemistry. I remember in high school, chemistry was just not my subject. Like, I remember I ended off that year of chemistry with like a 75 or something. History? I actually wasn't that bad at history.
Sentimentality. Tell your friends hello when you see them in hell.
How about this?
Did you believe? Well, there's no.
You cannot escape from us.
This ends now. I will never forget the time where I almost 14 starred these guys before ever getting the Sword of Hope Trunks.
So you'd better make this fun.
What?
Alright, fair enough.
Over here.
Did you believe?
Hey! What's wrong? Come at me. There you go. Let's go.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Time to hunt.
I'll finish this.
Fair enough.
Then all you've got. It's the heart of the
I guess I can play with you a bit. I'm coming. Take this!
Tap out.
Out of you can feel the power of the underworld pouring over me. Take the.
I'll take it. Unfortunately for you, I've got unlimited power. Take this.
Too slow. Let's go. See ya.
I'll end it.
Wow.
Do not presume that you can best Zamasu. Evil shall perish.
Okay.
Be purified!
Yeah, but that's how I was. Like, I wasn't bad at history, but like but I didn't really like history either. But the teachers did make it a lot better. The teachers that I had in history made the class more bearable because they were actually like pretty cool teachers.
I guess I'm up next. There's no way.
This isn't over.
I'll do it. Take this!
18. Give it up. There you
Okay.
are. Over here. See? Get out! Let's get back! See ya! I'll definitely
Time to switch.
Oh, bye 18.
I could lend a hand. Well,
Get out! There! See?
Take this.
Too slow. Yeah. See? See ya!
All right.
show some respect for nature.
It was almost canon. Evan, I tried. I tried to make it canon, but you know, didn't work out. I tried though. I definitely tried. But yeah. Fortunately, you get a math teacher who isn't humble enough to teach you or to teach you. That is true. But I will say, the best teacher I've ever had was my math teacher. Well, do I want to say he was the best? Yeah, yeah. You know what? Considering the circumstances at the time, he was definitely probably the best teacher I've ever had. My algebra teacher, like senior year, he was definitely my he was definitely the best teacher I've had. I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him. But the cool thing was, he wasn't just like our math teacher. He also worked like in administration, because like sometimes he would like sub in for teachers if they weren't available. So something happened with like our like the math teacher we were like supposed to get for that year. I don't even know what happened, but he, you know, he just became our math teacher for that year. And yeah, he was definitely the he was definitely the best one. Best one. Your kindergarten teacher? I'm not mad at that one. My math teacher, they made us present and teach the class on the text where we're going over, and he was like, "Don't be embarrassed if I call you out for saying something wrong." You know what's a funny thing that my my math teacher used to do? He used to have like, not only would he make the class fun, and he was actually kind of a funny guy. He would have this thing where he would like, hey, like, you know, hey, listen, don't assume the answer, because if you assume, you're gonna make an ass out of you. And he would actually say the name of somebody in the class. Like, he would just say like a random person. He's like, because remember, if you he's like, remember, if you assume, you make an ass out of you, and you know, just point out like a random person in the class and say their name. Those are always funny. Whenever you would do that, they would always be funny. Oh.
Out of the way!
All right.
Be purified!
Switch.
You know, it was actually one of like the crazier experiences that I've had with a teacher. This was back in middle school. So we had this one science teacher who we only had for maybe like a week. And you wanna know why? It's because he got fired because he got caught with alcohol in the school. Like he wasn't supposed to be drinking on the job. So I remember like he got fired because there was like alcohol in his desk. And so they had to get like a new science teacher. Yeah, that is wild, bro. Like I remember too. He was an older white guy too, bald, real skinny. Yeah, I remember he got fired because he got caught with alcohol on his desk. Mm-hmm. Crazy times, crazy times. All right, GG's, Prince. Those some fun matches. Oh, your phone crashed. Oh. What the heck? Wait, why'd the thing just change? Why did it just do that? You could have just said it was a science experiment. Yo, you know what's crazy? You know how like one of the classic things during like a science fair is like those old like volcanoes? I actually did that for one of the science fairs. And I'm pretty sure I actually won. I either won or got second place because of like that volcano I did. Okay, yeah, so okay, yeah, they have to reset PvP. Okay, got it. Either chose some PvP to finish the rotation on 17. I get that. Speaking of 17, I almost kind of want to do like another rotation. Oh wait, I forgot. When they update PvP, they also had to do the summons too. I forgot. They had to do that. 10k? Yep, 10k. I could just do the challenge raid. Knock out some more of these. Make sure I get the max rewards from that. But you know what? You know what? I'm gonna be open with y'all. You know what was one of my worst experiences during school ever? It was when I experienced what I call a school stalker. And what I mean by a school stalker, I mean somebody who would just not leave you the hell alone. Oh, you do the raid? Alright, well, you know, since they just disconnected, well. I don't know if I have you added on here as a friend. Hold on, let me see. Do I? I don't think I do. Yeah, no, I don't. Oh wait, I did not mean to. I did not mean to do that. But either way, but yeah, okay. What was I going about? All right, yeah. School stalker. So there was this girl, right? In middle school, there was this girl, right? Who one day. I can do one from that. Just I thought I already added you as a friend. Added you as a friend, or did I not? But yeah, I'm fine with that too. But so there was this girl in middle school that you know, one day I noticed, right? You know, this was in art class, right? So we were in art class, right? And I saw that she was just sitting by herself, right? So I saw she was sitting by herself, in art class, right? So I thought to myself, you know what? I'm gonna go over there like I'm instant next door, right? Because here's the thing, I was the type of kid in school who would just be by myself, and you know, I was like the, you know, I was an introvert. I didn't have a lot of friends. Well, I should say I didn't have a lot of close friends. Like everybody knew me, everybody thought I was cool, right? So I knew what it was like to be like the loner kid who would just sit by himself and not really talk to a lot of people. So I thought to myself, you know what? I'm gonna sit next to her just so, you know, so that so that way she doesn't feel alone, right? So it's just, you know, just a regular day in art class. We doing whatever, you know, whatever we need to do in art class, you know, and we was just chilling, we was just talking, being nice with each other. And the next time we have art class, that's when she would not leave me alone. She would I remember when I got to art class the next time after that day, she would not let me sit next to any one of my friends. Actually, you know what, Evan? It actually might be easier to do this for now, because I really do want to get to the story before I'm just like cut off. So the next time we go to art class, she would not let me sit next to anybody else. She would literally, like, wherever I would go, she would go with me. Didn't matter if I went to one table, she would follow. If I went to another table, and follow. Even if I remember I tried to sit next to my friend, and she literally yanked the chair that he was sitting on, so that way she could sit next to me. I was like, what the? So that was intense. But I will say, the worst was when recess came. When recess came, that's when she would ultimately not leave me alone. She would literally chase me around the playground. She would chase me around. Even though I would tell her multiple times, leave me alone. She would chase me around, and she would just badger me, and I was just like, it was just terrible. It was terrible. She eventually ended up moving away, so I didn't have to deal with her anymore. But that was such a traumatic experience for me, because all I did was be nice to her one time, and she would not leave me the hell alone.
More than a scratch. Time to end this.
Damn, I let my guard down.
Guess my stamina's not so bad either.
No, she definitely liked me. She could not get enough of me, because she literally wouldn't leave me alone. She literally would not leave me alone after that one day I sat next to her. She would not leave me alone. I forgot you could rematch in this now. Wow. I forgot that you could rematch now. That's crazy.
It takes immense courage.
Oh, I just noticed your name, Evan. You part of the U fam?
Now then, let's see what you can do.
What's going on, U fam? Read in here. You part of the U fam, Evan? I ain't mad at it.
More than a scratch.
Oh, so let me ask y'all another school question. Have any of y'all gotten into a fight at school before? What the hell was that? Why did my phone do that?
Fighting for others. I kind of like how human that is.
But have any ever been like in a fight at school? He said, yeah. Did you win? Did you win the fight, though? You broke his arm? Damn, what did he do to you?
Let us begin.
Now then, let's see what
Going wide
That had to have been somebody you just had enough of. Like, was he just picking on you and you just like, you know what, I've had enough of you? God damn, you broke his arm? That's intense.
I'm gonna get more than a scratch. Time to end this.
Harass you since first grade? Okay. Okay, so that was just pent up. And okay, so that was all just building up to that moment. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. Still overboard, but still. You admitted it was overboard, so it's fine.
This fight has been instructive. I do appreciate
And I never got into a fight in school, but I almost got into like a few fights in school. Because I remember this one kid in middle school, I don't know what his deal was this one day in school, but for some reason, he kept on harassing like all like, you know, everybody in school. He's like, yeah, I'm an only child. Oh. But no, this one kid, I don't know what his deal was that one day in school. He just kept on bothering everybody. Thanks for the raids. Yeah, no problem, Evan. Prince, you say you wanted to do the raids? But nah, I don't know what his deal was, but he kept on bothering everybody. He had like this thing, I don't know what it was. It was like a piece of cloth or something that he had. I don't know what it was. It looked like one of those little like sashes that would go against like that would be on like a dress or something. It like, you know, like that's what it looked like, just like a piece of like really thin cloth. But
You are a fool.
God Luffy, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. But yeah, he kept on flicking people with this cloth. So okay, so imagine like if I were to take this, right? But imagine this is like, it's just like a thinner piece of cloth. But he would just keep flicking it at people. He just kept flicking it like at people's legs and all this shit. So yeah, Prince, I got you. So he kept on doing that to people, right? And eventually, even though he didn't really do it to me that much, I saw that it was bothering other people. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna say something. So I did. I was like, bro, would you just knock it off? Like people like, you know, are like, you know, like people are clearly tired of you. And as soon as I said that, he got up in my face. He got up in my face all crazy. But here's the thing. He was taller than me, but I was like heftier than he was. Like he was more fit. I was way more obese when I was in middle school, right? So even though he was taller than me, I did not give a damn. Like I was ready to go with him right then and there, but people had to separate us. Like our other classmates had to separate us. So yeah, that was like the only time like in middle school that I almost got into a fight. Cause like he literally just kept on bothering people and it was annoying. I was in a fight in middle school because some dude was bullying a girl and he wasn't giving her stuff back, and then I kicked him to the wall and the teacher saw it and we both missed the school carnival. Damn, that sucks. Hey, but that's good though. You know, that's a good thing though. You stood up for somebody who needed help. So, bro, you know, I don't know if this ever happened at y'all school, but I don't know why this even happened at my school. For some reason, there was a point where people were like, the students were pantsing each other for some reason. If y'all don't know what pantsing is, it's basically like when you just go from like you go behind somebody and like, you know, and you try to yank down their pants. I don't know why that was ever even like a thing in our school, but for a little while, people just kept on trying to pants each other. And I remember somebody tried to with me, And as soon as I sensed that he was actually right behind me, like I turned around, and he got so scared that he just backed up and just moved on. My dad told me if I lost, I get an ass whooping at school. That's crazy. But I get it though. That's the only thing that a dad wants to know is that if you get into a fight, it's to win. But no, I don't know why pantsing was ever a thing in my school. It was just so weird. It was just super weird. That one was some kid kept trying to steal my lunch and I grabbed his arm and the teacher just saw he was a behavioral problem kid and called the cop to come and tase him if he didn't check. Yo. Nah, that kid had a.
Now then, let's see what
If the teacher said to call the cops, nah, that teacher must. I mean, that student must have had a demon in him or something. Did you actually have to go up against the Milton Tayshawn? Like, what the hell? Was there something just non-human behind that kid's eyes? That just sounds like a menace to society. And yeah, Prince, I got you after this. We have a school cop station at every school, so he didn't actually call the cops. Okay, that's good. At some point at our school, we actually did have to have like officers around the school. That was both in middle school and in high school. In middle school, it was already more of a thing. Like we just had like different officers just stationed at different points like outside of the school. But in high school, they had to do that later on in high school, cause I don't know what happened. But oh wait, no, I do remember what happened. Yeah, it was because one day we had a drill. It wasn't even like a drill. No, it wasn't even a drill. It was that like there was reports of a school shooter on campus, so we all had to actually go like, you know, do like the proper stuff that we had to do like during a drill, right? So after that they actually had cops at the school. It was after that they had cops at the school because there was actually like because now I'm actually remembering like during like over the intercom they were saying how like it was a possible shooter on the campus, so everybody had to like, you know, go up against the wall like instead of like, you know, and sit on like against the wall and shit. So yeah, that was when like they had like actual police officers at our high school. There was one time this girl literally dragged this other girl by the hair across the lunchroom, proceeded to punch some other girl, and the actual cops pulled up at recess. That's crazy. That reminds me of what you just said reminded me of a meme that I have stored on my looks like school's canceled. Let's go. That's a W. That's a W.
Let my guard down.
That's a definite W right there.
I guess I was more powerful, huh?
You love the snow. You gotta love the snow day cancellations. But hold on, let me actually see if I can pull up this meme that I have that actually reminds me of what you just said. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, I found it. All right, hold on. Let me pull this up and let me just pause it real quick. Hold on. Let me see if I can actually put it up on screen, because oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so so I can do this. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, so what you just said reminds me of this meme right here. Probably need to turn down the volume a little because it is kind of loud. You can't really hear it in the very end, but somebody in the background saying, "Yo, somebody help her!" What you just said reminded me of that. Cause bro, she literally grabbed the hell out of that girl's hair. That's legit what happened. That's funny. All right, hold on, Prince. I'm gonna put the code up. Dang. Oh wait, it was actually. Hold on, wait. It was. Wait, it's actual data. So hold on. It might be data for the I'm actually check real quick to see if that's actually data for the 21s actually. I'm gonna check real quick. First, I'm gonna download all first, right? Dang, 104. That's crazy. I hope they're good Zenkais. I hope so too. I hope they are too. I wish I could show y'all all the memes that I have, but I already know some of the memes that I have in the pocket are gonna be ones that can get me kicked off of the internet. I wish I could show you, but some of them I literally just can't show you. Okay, I will admit this is a funny one. I can show y'all this one. This is a funny one. I hope they are in free-to-play events. They're probably not going... Well, the Red 21 is free-to-play, but yeah.
Dragon Ball Legends.
All right, hold on. Is it fuck? Nah. What if I did this? No, for some reason for some reason it's not gonna show it for some reason. Whatever. It was basically the pictures of like it's a picture of Aang when he's in the Avatar state, and it has like those like little like African cats that like across all of like all the previous avatars. I can make an Android team except for the LF tag androids. I got you. Yeah, hold on. Let me see. I'm pretty sure those were the All right, let's see if those were the Zenkais for them. I think I should score Pat. Yeah, I was about to say they're probably at the way at the top. All right, let's actually look at the free-to-play 21 first. If this is the Zenkai for her, or is it not? Actually, no, I don't think. Actually, no. Oh, okay, no, it's not. Never mind. It wasn't. I thought it was, but it wasn't. It wasn't. It was not. It was not. Thought it was. I got excited for a second, so I saw that data, and I was like, again, I was like, data. Feels for Zenkai. Oh,
Got you now.
Nah, don't look like it yet. Not yet. Actually, hold on, wait. Let me look at
Got you now.
let me go to like equipment, cause I just want to see if there's something new in the archive. Let me see if there's something new in the archive. No, I don't think there's anything new in the archive either. Yeah, no, I don't think anything new in the archive either. Yes, he said maybe you need equipment. See, I thought of that. My head on tired. All right, Prince, I appreciate you for joining the stream. Let me just check this again to make sure. And this time I'm actually filtered out by unique. Nope, doesn't look like it. Nah. Is Uniform new? Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one's been out. Yeah, this one's been out. That came out with 17. That one came out with 17.
I've got you now.
Just making sure I'm covering all my bases. Sometimes you gotta do a little bit of a double take. Okay.
I've got you now.
I don't pay attention to those. I try to pay attention to them as much as I can. Even I don't remember like all the ones like that have ever come out, but you know, I try to pay attention to at least like most of them. I try. Like if it's a platinum one or a really good one. Oh, but I will say this though, because it's, you know, it's new data. I thought like, you know, I'm actually in the Dragon Ball Legends. I'm actually in like the Dragon Ball like Reddit Discord, so it looks like they are actually putting in some you know, some data stuff. You know, we got okay, so yeah, okay, so as per usual, the free to play 21 event is coming back. Of course, there's a battle gauntlet for the good 21. Other than Legends, I'm hyped because Last Card is getting a new collab with Bandit. Yeah, I actually heard about that. I heard people talking about that. I definitely heard people talking about that. Oh, I'm actually looking like I'm really looking inside of the Discord as you know, as I'm talking right now, just looking at what they put in. It looks like there is it looks like there is a new equipment. It looks like there is a new equipment. Isn't it? Oh, it's an Android 16. It's a I think it's an Android 16 equipment because it's literally his face. Elsie does the wildest collabs, and it's great. Yeah, it looks like it might be a new 16 equipment. Well, at least an equipment that has 16's face on it. The Zenkai stuff might come like later on tonight though. Cause usually from my experience when it comes to like new Zenkais or where's my trucker has Zenkai, that would be like a good Zenkai to have though. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be like a cool Zenkai to see. If it was Android 13. Android 13 would be a cool Zenkai. I won't lie. It would. But no, I can definitely see because like usually a lot of this information as far as like new Zenkais and stuff, usually that comes in like usually that comes like right before like reset. Like right before reset, that's when usually they put that information in. Yep, still under maintenance. Okay, thought so. They made the Red 13 garbage. They sure did. They sure did. But we all knew that was only for like, you know, we all like I already knew as soon as I saw that they Zenkai'd him, I was like, okay, he's just gonna be placed on bench for the LF androids. I already knew. But the difference is with The difference is with these two though is like they're not directly Zenkai buffing like any characters that like recently came out though. Like it'd be different if they Zenkai'd like a blue Android character, like if they Zenkai'd the free to play blue Android 21, that'd be different. That'd be different. But these are literally two Android Zenkais that are buffing a color and a tag that isn't attached to a recently new character. So that makes me think, what if they're probably prepping for whoever's going to be on the All-Star banner, like next week? That's what it makes me think. Like, you know, what if they're prepping us for what's going to be coming for next week? So that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, of course people are more hyped for 21. That's like a, you know, an original character from Dragon Ball. Well, fighters. You know, a lot of people love 21, including myself. Love 21. I still remember how hype Purple 21's banner was, bro, when the OG Super Saiyan 4s was peak hype. Very true. Very true. Zeta, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate that one, my boy. Super Saiyan 4 art having the moon change was immaculate. It sure was. It sure was good.
I've got you now.
I remember these guys coming to the game was like peak hype for everybody. Like, this is still really good art. Everybody in the Discord is like, bro, like, you know, so are they just mid now? Like, man, we don't know yet. We just don't know yet. Yeah, this is really cool art. Really cool art. Now that I think about it, as far as regular sparkings go, no, there has to be other like regular sparking characters that are not LFs that have like the little transition. There probably is. I just can't think of them. I just can't think of one. That art is better than most today. Yeah, like I said, this is still like really, really good art. You know what's crazy? You know whose art is really good, but they just fumbled on the character so bad? Hold on, let me go to him real quick. You know whose art is actually really good, but they fumbled so hard on this character? Who, in my opinion, deserved a lot more love on release. Where is he? Like, this character's art actually goes really hard, but the character himself was just so terrible on release. Him. This art and the effect that has, like, you see those effects? These effects are really good. It's good art too. Like, it was so sad, like actually, like, them promoting this character, because I remember he came on the same All-Star banner as the transforming Gohan from the Tournament of Power. And I remember thinking to myself, these are two interesting characters to have on the All-Star banner together. But either way, I was like, you know what? I'm fine with that. And this was actually the first time they had like a Bootanks in the game. So I thought to myself, you know what? Maybe he'll be good. But he was trash on release. Couchy from every single one except the first one. That is true. I will say the purple free-to-play one was not as bad as the... I think the purple free-to-play one was better than this one. The purple free-to-play Wuhan was actually better than this guy. Because even though that free-to-play purple Wuhan, if I can talk, was very, very one-dimensional. Like he just had all blast damage and that was pretty much it. He was at least good. This guy just wasn't good at all. You know what? And you know what was the one thing that made this guy really bad? It was... What was it? I think it was... Well, first of all, it was this. The fact that he has these buffs until 75 timer counts elapsed. So once it got to 105, these buffs were gone. Once it got to 105, these buffs were gone. Like, they were gone. And... this, where it says 40% of damage inflicted when it's carried into the battlefield, but when the enemy lands an attack, that buff goes away. That doesn't make any sense. You're gonna give him 40% damage, but if the character just tap shots him or tap attacks him, it's just gone. Again, it just never made any sense. I really hope we see that blue ultimate Gohan get his Zenkai so I can buff 17. That's a fact, yo. I'm not gonna lie to you. That Gohan, honestly, even though I remember they was like, listen, do not summon on this banner. There's gonna be something really cool. You know, there's gonna be something really cool happening. You know what I mean? There's gonna be something really cool happening. I still summon on this banner anyway because I was like, come on now, it's Gohan. I love Gohan. D-Free had this as like his background for a long time. Like this art right here, he had this as his background for a very long time. But I can't hold him though, because you know Gohan is his favorite character, and you know, this is cool. This is very cool. I also like his windscreen when he's transformed. When he's transformed, I like his windscreen where, like, you know, he just has the thumbs up. I like that. I like that. He doesn't even buff USS. He doesn't. He just buffs Sun Family. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, my phone's at 5%. My phone's at 5%. Well. But yeah, he just buffs Sun Family. Double attack, I'm pretty sure. Let me check. I think it's Sun Family and hybrids. Yeah, hybrid or Sun Family. Both offenses. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Nope. Remember when they Zenkai buffed this guy and everybody in the community thought that it was going to be scary because, you know, everybody thought that he was going to be stronger than FSK Gohan at the time? But they definitely held back on his Zenkai a lot. Because they knew that this was one of the only characters in the game at the time where if they Zenkai'd him, he would be strong, like way stronger than that Gohan. They held back with his Zenkai. Look at the purple Zenkais. Yeah, you mean all the purple characters in this game are eventually gonna get Zenkais. Like it's crazy. Like I feel like most of the purple Saiyan characters have Zenkais already. It's like if I were to just to go to purple. Like let me just go to purple Saiyans. Hey, okay, it actually doesn't even look that bad at all. But still, a lot of the major ones did get Zenkais though. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Purple Saiyan Zenkais. Zenkai Yoyome. If anything, they'll give him like a unique equipment. If anything, they'll just give him a unique equipment first. Which yeah, he desperately needs. He definitely needs a unique equipment. Warner plus the defenses. Yeah, like if anything, they'll probably just make him more defensive oriented. I can definitely see that. I can definitely see them going that route. But who knows? They might actually go for that. Like you know how they did with Zamasu's unique equipment, where most of it was just it was like a mix of offense and defense, which they honestly didn't even need to do that. If anything, if they just went just straight for attack with his unique equipment, it would have been fine. Like with this right here. You see how it's like a mixture of both offense and defense? Like honestly, if they just would have went full blown in on just offense, then this would have been like a fine unique equipment for him. Oh, the third slide helps his unique gauge somehow. I can see his like I can honestly see his unique equipment being like, you know, like how Cell, his unique equipment gives him like a little bit of his gauge already. I can see them doing that for him. But the thing is with Goku, he starts off with a full unique gauge though, and his just slowly drains. So it might be a thing what they might do is like as soon as he like goes off of the battlefield, it regenerates faster. I could definitely see them doing something like that where like he goes like, you know, when he's like, you know, on standby, his unique gauge just it charges up faster. So I haven't gotten a red slot on those last ones for the uniques. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try, to be honest. I'm not even gonna try. Imagine some coming down on his unique. That would be actually like a good thing since he has like universal cover changes. You know, he has 2 universal cover changes, so that'd be a good thing to have. But I honestly just feel like if they just went more on the defensive route for his unique equipment, it'd be a lot better. Cause like for this Zamasu, a lot of people didn't like his unique equipment just because it was too much of a balance. And Zamasu already wasn't like a really balanced character. He was just like a glass cannon. So all they really need to do was like, they could have kept this the same. Like if they just would have copied and pasted this onto the second slot, it would have been fine. Like literally just be like, okay, like strike and blast attack, then do like another strike and blast attack, but also extra damage inflicted. And then in the last slot, if they wanted to, they could have gave him health and like just like all this inflicted damage. But for this last one, he could have just been like, you know, just more and more damage. That's all they had to do. And Zamasu just would have been a machine. But yeah, for some reason they wanted to go the more like balanced route for his unique equipment, which it doesn't really matter because like the last 2 things right here, where it says he restores his own health by 20% if it's 50% or below after an enemy attack is over, and it does it again after 30%. That's just useless because every single unit in the game at this point is just gonna one-shot him. Like it doesn't matter that he can restore his health; they're still just gonna one-shot him. They're still just gonna one-shot. It'd be different if that came with some disruption. It'd be different if that came with like, you know, some type of disruption like Pan or Zamasu. That would have been different if they would have added that on there. That would have been different. But if it's just a thing like, oh well, you know, restore his health if the enemy attack is over. Well, the enemy attack is gonna be over when he's dead. When he's dead, that's when the enemy attack is over. So yeah, scene clips where he gets one tap by Gogeta blue card. Exactly. So yeah, they should have just went the more offensive route for him, because if he was just straight offense, which that's just what his character is. Which, speaking of which, I saw this one post where they was like who do you think in Legends aged better? It was the green Kefla or the blue revival Goku. Now most people said Kefla. Whereas in my mind, I initially thought Goku. And the reason why I initially thought Goku is because of the fact that, honestly, just because he has the revival. And that's about it. Like, the revival and him, like, you know, getting out green cards, for his team, I thought to myself, like, I think it's just like a bigger asset than somebody like Kefla, who's just like a glass cannon and can't even do damage in this meta anymore. Like, Kefla can't even do damage anymore, so it's just like a thing where, like, she doesn't really provide anything for your team. Like, sure, she has like the possible feint on her ultimate and stuff like that, but other than that, it's like, she doesn't really provide anything for your team. Like, Kefla's not doing anything for your team right now, but that Goku can do something for your team. It's just like as like a scapegoat. He has a revival, so if anything, he has that. So, like, Kefla was like meta shifting, sure, but it's like, if I'm thinking about it now as far as like aging, I think that Goku aged better just because he literally just has a revival, and that's about it. Like, that Goku provides more for your team than Kefla does now. Like, yeah, Kefla had a bigger impact on the meta, but that doesn't mean anything. Like, just because she had a bigger impact on the meta doesn't mean anything. Like, she had her time in the spotlight because she was a good damage dealer, and she was able to, do a lot of strike damage, sure, and she could feint with her ultimate, but it's like, that's all she is, a glass cannon. Glass cannons don't really age well. Like, that's the thing. Glass cannons just don't age well at all. In any game, glass cannons just don't age well. They just don't. Like, think about all the characters in this game that were all, like, glass cannons, and they just disappeared. All the characters that you thought of were glass cannons, they did not age well at all. Not at all. Always love units that support the team and just flow well, like the 17. Same. Same. That's why this 17, like the new 17 that we got, that's why he's gonna age well. Because he directly supports the team with everything he's doing. Like, he does all these intangible things that he does even when he's on the battlefield or on standby, which is why he's going to last a lot longer. Like, he's going to last a lot longer than, like, a lot of units. I refuse to use Pan, though, because she's too annoying even for me. I feel the same. Pan is really good, but I refuse to use her just because, I feel like I'd be doing a disservice to everybody else who plays this game. It's just one of those things where I hate fighting her so much that I don't want to subject anybody else to that either. Even support you when he's dead. Exactly. So, yeah, that's why the 17 is gonna, like, he's the perfect leader slot character. Just slap him on any team, and he will help you out immensely. So yeah, that's why I do like the 17 a lot. That's why I'm glad they actually made him good. Because when I saw that it was gonna be an LF17, I was like, well, at first when I saw it was an LF17 or from the Tournament of Power, and also that he was a range type, I was like, well, GG's, dead on arrival. But now they actually made him really good and really fun, and I'm glad that they did that. And this just shows you that they can make a character really, really good and really fun and have be long lasting. But the problem is they don't do it consistently. They don't make these characters that, and even though people love 17, but 17 just doesn't have a lot of hype factor and staying power like a Goku or like a Gogeta or Vegeta would have, right? So they had to make the 17 really good in order for you to feel like, okay, it's worth putting money into his banner. Whereas for characters like Vegito and Gogeta, every single Goku, Broly, all these characters are just really hype for the community. Gohan. They don't necessarily have to make them good. They just have to make them decent enough for people for once to just, like, a summon for them. You know what I mean? So. Let me see. Yeah, my phone's on 1%, so yeah, it is about to die. So I think with that is when I will probably get off for now. But I do appreciate everybody who came out tonight. Had nice fun time playing Legends and talking about a whole bunch of random stuff. I am excited to see like the details though, because I'm pretty sure we'll get the details later on tonight though. Like I think because I think reset is around like 2 a.m. So I think like literally right before 2 o'clock kisses is when we'll probably get the information for the Zenkai. So I'm gonna definitely look them over though. Yeah, see, Evan, I definitely appreciate everybody for coming out. So, but first, before I leave, I'm gonna put this in there. You know, I'm gonna put that in there as well. You know, even though like the bot already did. But yep. But yeah, if I can actually, if I can get a good amount of like Zenkai power for the 21s, then I would definitely use them. But yep, I'm gonna get off for now, and I will definitely try to see y'all tomorrow. Bye.